Hey guys, kind of a thin crowd, but we are going to be discussing. It is our kickoff call at an odd time. We're doing it a little bit earlier today since it's a Friday. It's December 1st. We cannot wait. We all got the news this morning that it is insane everything that's being offered. So I actually have a cheat sheet. I'm going to be reading off of that so that we get this documented, and we're going to try to keep it concise and protein packed so that we are respecting everybody's time. Okay. All right. So the very first thing is something that I noticed about everything that's happening in December is there really is something for everybody. There really is something to bless each group that we have in our organizations, including ourselves, right? Including, us as the working brand ambassadors. So it's a beautiful thing. And they kind of did that a little bit last month, and it was super successful. It really felt like everybody was appreciated just due to all of that. Okay. All right. So, regarding new enrollments, you're going to get $10 off of a $100 order using Give 10, $1 enrollment for the first 15 days. So we need to get into activity that will go away on the 15th. And when you purchase a triplex and a reset, you're going to get a free MetaBurn. Okay. And I believe it doesn't look like there's a code. So I believe that's just going to come, right? I think that that's just going to come kind of like sometimes we get those water bottles. It just comes. We don't have to add anything in. So this is different than last month when you had to put the reset in and use that code. So really be mindful if you're guiding somebody of enrollment, or, a lot of times I know we do it for them, but just really being mindful that this time, the way for them to get that free MetaBurn, and by the way, you guys, everybody needs a reset, whether they're doing it with us on the 5th, or not, this is a great time to say, buy the reset. You're getting a $35, $40 free gift. And you can just bank that reset for when you're ready, getting them on the triplex, getting them moving. And who knows, maybe they've got some kind of a New Year's Eve party that they want to get ready for right after Christmas. So it's the perfect time. All right. So that's what's coming with new enrollments, and I'm going to recap. So everybody who's brand new, they're going to get to experience Give 10, which is $10 off from the company. They're going to get a $1 membership for the first 15 days. Okay. So making sure that we pop into activity fast. I want you guys making your list of new brand ambassadors that would love these double bonuses. And we're going to be talking about that later. So getting into looking in your downline report, looking at who might be ready to share, who wants to make a little extra money. We know that in October, I think it was, they changed the compensation plan to pay us more on brand new customers. So this is it just keeps getting better and better and better. Okay. So then again, that free MetaBurn with the triplex and a reset, we're not adding them separately. We're doing the bundle, right? I think it's a $199 bundle. Somebody can catch me if I'm wrong. But then you would be able to add in the Give 10 code. You're going to get that free shipping. And then I am offering $10 free shipping for everybody. Okay. So they're basically getting $30 off their first order. So that is what we're offering this month. So they're getting Give 10, they're getting that $10 discount with the free enrollment. And then I'm giving $10 for shipping. You can call it $10 for anything you want. I literally don't care. Get creative. It doesn't really matter what you call it, but that is, that's what's coming from. So it'll be $30 total off. I know some of you like to, give that total off. Hey, I can offer $30 total off right now. A lot of times we don't talk about that membership, but because they're discounting it, we really want to elevate that. Okay. So with referrals, they've been doing this, your first referral gets you that 250 perks. I realized recently that my perks balance continues to climb like crazy. I'm like, why am I doing this? Because sometimes I don't even order on a subscription, but I forgot it's because I'm sponsoring people every month and it's tacking in. Okay. So, 250 perk credits. Okay. With that first $100 order of a new customer. And then when you help 3, we get a blankie. That's going to be so nice. selfies. And guess what? We're like, everybody who gets one, let's do selfies in it. And then we can do a collage. It'll be so fun as we start the new year. Okay. All right. So as we mentioned, there is something for everybody. So we talked about what's going to happen for new customers. We talked about what's going to happen for brand ambassadors, those shares, right? Current customers. I love this. So this is where you get to go into your downline report and look at everyone who did not order in when? November. Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Everybody who didn't order in November, here's what they get. If you haven't ordered in over a month, so obviously November, okay? I would just look at it like that. Use code SAVE10 to save 10 on a $50 order. The body duo and hand cream, only $65. Add reset to your triplex subscription and save $15. So this would be a great time. These are the people you're messaging. People who have their subscriptions on, and you probably know who's using triplex, okay? Going to those people and saying, listen, I know you're going to want to do a reset right after Christmas, and we can set one of these up, guys. Okay. So don't worry. It's not set up today because the month just started like, I don't know, several hours ago, but we can always set this up right after Christmas. Okay. Hey, when you add a reset to your triplex subscription, save $15. Obviously, I believe that's going to come straight off there. We're not going to have to do anything. There's no code they list for that. Okay. So the first group that we're messaging are people with subs on. Okay. Obviously, larger team people, you want to be looking at your level ones first. Okay. Then we put our oxygen mask on first. Okay. Another way to do this is to go to people who are those white lines. Okay. And say, listen, I know you've been talking about getting started, or would you consider getting started again? When you set up a triplex subscription, you're going to be able to say and put a reset in your subscription. You'll save $15. Oh, and by the way, you'll get added into our Christmas group where we're giving away $5,000 in 13 days. So it's all of the above. Okay. I know I'm spoon feeding. I know we talked about the group. I don't want to overload anybody, but that's a strategy. At the very end of this, I'll go through strategies, but I wanted to mention that. So then the last thing that they are doing is they're doubling rank advancement bonuses up to senior gold. This is huge. This is where the people that you're going to be looking at for this are those that obviously want to rank up. They need to rank up. Maybe they're out of their fast start window. These are people that you reach out to. Hey, I can get you into a fast start bonus, basically, right? I can get you back into fast start this month. Are you ready? And so I think that that's super duper critical to be looking at that. And as leaders that are growing, as leaders who want to, move forward in this company and develop other leaders in this company to, continue to, go on these trips and earn these things, we have to spin several plates. Okay. So if you're somebody that gets easily overwhelmed, make a list one at a time. Okay. Operating an organization does not have to feel overwhelming when we take it bite by bite. We don't have to eat the whale in one sitting. We can message one group one day. We can message one group the next day. Based on what we get from those original messages, then we get to go back and we get to work with them the rest of the month. The ones that jump at you, the ones that are, the ones that are ready to move, that's who is going to be on our smaller list that we run alongside. Okay. And if you're somebody who hasn't had your and I'm saying this to people who are watching the recording, obviously, if you're somebody who has not yet worked with your sponsor or worked with your coach, to do kind of a map out, lay the pathway out, figure out how we're going to move and shake, and hustle all the way to your goal, do that. Don't miss that, right? There are people on this team, and if you're watching this, you roll up to me. Okay. So if you don't have anybody in between me and you, I am your person. If your coach or sponsor is brand new and they need support, we have support for you. You don't have to feel like you don't know how to be successful because everybody here wants you to win. My joy is you winning. I promise you that. That is where I derive my joy. So to recap, this is the strategy of the groups that we are going to be reaching out to. Okay. For obviously we're posting every day. Obviously we've got these specials. We're going back to people who slept on the last messages about the free reset. Oh, hey, no worries. Guess what? Right? When you buy this bundle, you're going to get $10 off from the company. You're going to get free enrollment. And then we're also going to pay for your shipping. It's actually paying more than paying for their shipping, but just say it. Okay. Like, people love free shipping. Okay. You want to freak somebody out, like, and get them to stop, drop, and roll, free shipping. It's crazy, but it's true. Okay. So that would be my recommendation. So those are those prospects, those people that didn't jump. We don't want to keep going to them and hammering them with sales to give this fatigue of these constant, so let people simmer if you need to, right? We got the whole world we get to sign up. So don't feel like you have to go back to somebody who keeps leaving you on red and it makes you feel all the bad feelings about yourself and tell yourself you suck. Okay. We have the whole world that we get to sign up. Everybody. Okay. Everyone. All right. So with Refer and Earn, we're going to get those free perk credits. We're going to get a blanket. We're going to be doing that anyway. Okay. So that's just a happy surprise that comes in the mail. And that's just another thing, especially your brand new people that are sharing, say, guess what? You're going to get all this money and you're going to get a blankie. Okay. You're going to get to wrap yourself up in Plexus every day. It's going to be fantastic. So that's a value add. We're already running. We're high recruiters on this team. All good. Cherry on top. Then current customers, remember, if they did not order in November, this is another list you're making, right? If you don't know how to sort in your downline report, all you do, I will show this, specifically, we can take a picture and post it, but essentially you're going to sort to November. Okay. You're going to sort your PV. I will walk everybody through this. That's the list that you want to talk to them about. Hey, I've got a $10 off code for you. We'll pay for your shipping, and adding a reset to the subscription. This is a way to engage. Either they can get the $10 off. I wonder if they can get both. Does anyone know that? Can they get both? Can they get the save 10 and the $15 off the reset if they set a sub? No, they can't. I bet you they cannot use both, because I bet you one of them is going to be a discretionary order. More strategy will come around that. So please hold space for my clarity on that. But the list that you're making, or you want to see who didn't order in November, right? Even if you don't sort, you can look at order history. You want to make a list of those people. You want to drop into Curiosity. You do not want to be hammering them. Copy paste messages are obvious. Okay. Voice clipping is brilliant, right? However, and if somebody has stopped messaging you or answering you, try to text them, try to call them. Hey, I've tried to get a hold of you a couple times. It doesn't feel like you love Messenger. What's the best way for us to one-on-one? Right? Because if you normalize the fact that they want to get healthy and you want to be the one to help them do it, you don't have to have shame around pursuing their wellness. Okay. They came to you, I bet, or they're interested or whatever. They're in your downline report for whatever reason. They have forgotten themselves. They have come away from, just prioritizing themselves. A lot of times when people stop ordering, it's because they feel shame for spending money on themselves. So let's have empathy, but let's also get to the root of, why are you not doing this? Like, you need this. And they're going to be like, or they could say a couple things. Oh, the products didn't work. Well, we have 19 products. Like, just because the maiden voyage didn't get away from the shore doesn't mean that we cannot find what you need. Okay. Will you let me do this? Always asking open-ended questions. Will you let me still partner with you? Will you let me, provide you just some ideas? We have savings for you. You're exactly who we've got savings for right now. This never happens, right? And when you order by the 19th, you get to be in this group where we give like $350 away a day to people who are just commenting on a post. You don't have to do anything. It's fun. Do you like hot chocolate or do you like pumpkin spice? Right? That's okay. Here's what is neat about drinking water. They comment on it. They could just be like balloon. It doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, obviously we want them to read it, obviously, but the truth is that we're giving away so much money that it's so random. We're not looking at quality of responses. And then there are 3 major prizes that we'll be giving away as well. So this is such an incredible time to engage people into our community. We know what this culture is. We know how it has embraced each and every one of us. How can we help more people feel it? Even if they're just like, whatever, they order 14 million bottles of BioCleanse because they get a discount. That's their only product. Put them in the group. If they have 100 PV, put them in the group. It doesn't matter. All of a sudden, maybe they're like, well, maybe I should give this some more room. Like, everyone seems so wonderful. And gosh, I don't have the girlfriends that I wish I did. Or, I'm really looking for a supportive group. Or, my family kind of annoys me. I'd rather be in this Facebook group than, mingling with them. Whatever the case is. Okay. We all have our own stuff. All right. So then obviously the double rank advancement bonuses. This is a premier time to re-engage people, or to firstly engage people who've never shared. Hey, listen, you've never shared. We are tripling bonuses right now. This has never happened. I want you to understand that not only will you be in our Fast Start program, but they're doubling that original bonus. This is a wonderful time to experience our culture. Let me mentor you. Let me help you win. Let's help some people in your life, because I know you love these products. Who can we bless in your life so that they can stick around as long as possible, right? Like, who can we reach out to? People love to help people. Okay. A lot of times they don't know how, right? And so just reminding them, like, this is a way to help people. You don't have to have, some kind of an incredible story, because the reason that they will buy from you might not be the reason that you joined. You have diabetes. The person down the street, she's pregnant. She can't sleep through the night. She cannot number 2. She feels terrible. Okay. She's buying from you for a totally different reason. But if you only share when your diabetes numbers are optimal range, that's not what we want to do. We want to just spread the love. And so that's kind of where we're at, you guys. And also I want to remind you, because it's the kickoff, I'll keep reminding you on Mondays, but please come to my house if you want to for Super Saturday. We are going to have a special guest with a camera, and he is going to see lots of excitement, lots of flurry of everything. Do not come to my house with the expectation of hearing everything on the TV. It never happens. Okay. We're just too loving of one another. I'm going to create an area where it is a bigger screen, where we can maybe it is in a separate room that we can all, you know what I mean? So I respect the ones that want to. He's not going to be here though also until halfway through. So he won't be here the whole time. If you are local, which Marie, you're local, if you wanted to come on Friday and talk to this guy, 100% fine if you can't come on Saturday. And it's fine if you can't come at all, because I love you and it doesn't matter. So anyway, love you guys. Does anyone have questions? Okay.
I have one.
Okay.
Can I? So if you order the triplex, the reset has to be put in the subscription.
Just a second.
I'm not 100%.
I pulled it up from the help center. I had all the articles up. Okay. You're saying for the triplex subscriptions, right?
Yes. For the $15 off, does it have to go in the subscription, or can you have the triplex as a subscription, then add the reset?
This is what it says. Brand ambassadors and VIP customers will receive $15 off their order when they add reset to their triplex 60 or triplex 120 subscription in December. It runs from the 1st to the 31st. Automatic. No promo code is required. The $15 discount will be automatically applied to your qualifying order. Can I receive 15? Okay, so it only works on subscriptions for that deal.
But I mean, do you put it in then do you add to subscription to put the reset in, or just add the reset?
Yes, it says customers will receive $15 off their order when they add a reset to their triplex 60 or a 120.
Okay.
It does not say. I would not. It probably would be okay to have the joint thing, but the way it's written looks to me like it's separate.
Okay.
And that'll be easier for him to take it off anyway next time or whatever, Okay. I know Marie and Nikki had a question.
Go, Marie.
Okay, so which group are we talking about? It's the Christmas cash group, is that what?
Yes, it's called Healthy Holiday Habits.
Okay.
And I really I mean, so many of your people will be qualified anyway. Okay. So a way that you can support that effort each day, like when you show up to your business each day, just look at the subscriptions that process that are 100 from between the 1st and the 19th. They naturally get to go in, but we want to use this as what's called a white line campaign. Okay. And I'll be providing like scripts or some ideas of a way you can engage them, but it's essentially like, and it's perfect for the deals that they have come up with, right? It's perfect for the save 10. It's perfect for the, $15 off the reset. It's perfect, to say like, hey, we've got a couple ways that you can get into this group. It's very popular. It's the 3rd annual. Okay. So I've done it for 3 years. And we've got about 50 jewels, little less than 50 at this point participating, and all of them paid $100 to allow their teams to come in. Okay. And what that means is that we turn around and give it all away. Okay. I'm not making any money. I could use $5,000, but it's not for me. So what we do is, the people that are naturally going to be qualified, please invite them. That's a value add for them. Thank you. This is a beautiful Christmas gift. I guarantee you that people from our team will win. I mean, I know it,
So it's people that join from the 1st of December through the 19th.
or order. So
Okay,
that's why you want to use it as a white line campaign. It's a great way to increase points, especially I know you've got a rank up goal, and Nikki, you've got a rank up goal. You guys both have the same rank up goal. So join forces behind the scenes and do this thing. But a great way to do that, and again, with leadership, we have to spin several plates. And so one of the plates that we can spin is this holiday cash group. And you guys are in it too. I mean, you can participate, you can win money. Basically, all it is you'll have one post that will kind of pop off about 7 a.m. You have all day to comment on it. And those are the names that we draw from. Okay. And so we'll have the exact count soon, but I mean, like several $1,000s ago, it was going to be about $270 that we were giving away, but I'd say it's well over $350 at this point, and that's daily. So it's 13 days. We start on the 19th and we end on the 31st. All the prizes for the prior day are given away the next day. So like I'll be doing prizes on the 20th from the thing. Now, regarding if this is going to be weird on Christmas, it's not going to be weird on Christmas. It's going to be something very easy. Merry Christmas, blah, 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 something easy. They can comment on it. We'll be giving away money on Christmas as well. Of course. Does that make sense? And I think last year I did Christmas Eve and Christmas like on the 26th, just to respect and, because people really kind of sometimes aren't paying attention to. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Nick.
I have a weird question about the product of the month.
Okay. What is
Does
the product of the month?
Don't know. I know, but like I was just looking at it when I was reading stuff from my email. And Lynn Tanya, whatever her other name is now.
Twidarski. That's her name. Tanya Twidarski. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So she always is talking about product of the month. Does that get you like extra credit? Like what are we talking about?
Yes. So it gets you extra perk credits when you add it to your subscription.
So,
and I think they're doing the product of the season at this point, and they did make that shift over the summer or at some point. And I thought, is it Mega X? I think it's Mega X.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah. So, and that's just towards perks, because the girls wanted me to make sure and ask you about. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, a talking point around that is if you're somebody that really wants, a guideline on a product to speak about, during the product this season, you can kind of continually bring it up. You can offer it when you're onboarding people. That's a way that you can, talk through it. Mega X is a great plant-based omega. We don't, that's not naturally occurring in the body. I've been taking 2 Mega X, 3 E's, and 3 Probio 5, and I'm sleeping like a husband. Okay, like that's what I'm doing. And so because I was like, I've been struggling anyway, Jody knows all about my sleep, but I was taking sleep, the gummy, and I was like, let me just switch to this instead, and it's been awesome.
Different.
So yeah, I'm going to stop recording real quick. We can stay on. There's no reason we don't. Maybe.